Good morning. So this is our new Citroen C3 Aircross 2025. It's the Max petrol hybrid version. Now we didn't know what we were buying, so we ordered this April, May, and been waiting. And while we were on holiday, we got a phone call to say one's coming to the country. It's white but doesn't have the black roof, which was our order. So I just thought I'd give a quick video because we've had it 3 weeks. It's November 25 now. We got it at the beginning of November on a day not like today, which is very battleship grey, and I thought I'd make a quick video for those people wondering what they're going to get when their order comes through if they've not had a chance to have a look at it. Okay, I'm going to sit in the car for a moment now and then I'll come back out because it is raining. So what am I comparing this to? Well, in my early days as a young male, I've had the usual nice sports car, XR2i, Peugeot 205 GTI, even a Ford Escort Mark 1 Mexico, which is easily my favourite car, but I wish I'd just kept it because it'd be worth a lot of money. Anyway, as you get married, we had a Daewoo, a Lanos, I think it was, a green, which was excellent car, good value for money, ran it into the ground, 100,000 miles. With literally for £12,000 something. A Zara Picasso, which was again a great family car. Our first experience of a diesel, 2 litre HDI executive. Kids loved that. I put TVs in the back, and then we had the DS3, which was another diesel. And then we exchanged that for the Citroen C3 Aircross Mark 1, which is about 2018. We got that, one of the first ones. Again, top spec with pop-up head-up display, 1.5 HDI, good miles per gallon. They've all been good miles per gallon. So this is our break away from a diesel, having a petrol. I'll take you around the outside and I'll tell you our first thoughts, and I'll comparing it with the old C3 if that's of interest to you. If not, thank you for listening. Skip somewhere else, and if you do stop with me, then a few more details will follow. So the first thing we noticed was how big it is compared to the old one. It just looks massive, and it is bigger. There's no two ways about it. Inside, it's exceptionally roomy compared to the old Aircross. Nice bits of rubber on there, huge wheels, 215/60 R17, so a big piece of rubber, nice alloys, bugger to clean, but hey-ho. Yeah, the other one was, our other Aircross was keyless entry, which went faulty. This is just a standard key that we've got here with the pop out, which feels very light, but it does the job. And obviously keyless entry, keyless start on the old one, not on this model. Like I said, this is the Max spec, so it's mild hybrid, and I'll tell you more about that, which is really interesting, in a few minutes. So big car, white, not the best colour in my opinion for keeping clean. When you come in, it's got these, people have moaned about these little tags, beacons. Yeah, I didn't even read them all properly, to be honest with you. The interior, it looks nice, that's the only way of saying it. We were going to go for the additional seats in the back, but we were told once they're in, you can't take them out. I don't know how true that is, but this is a big car. We've got 2 sons in the 20s, well, one in the 20s, one in the 30s, big 6-footers, easily fit in there with a girlfriend in between, me and the wife in the front. Lovely. It's leather look, it really does look the part. It looks more expensive than probably what it costs, but you get an awful lot of car for your money. That's all I'll say. We were really impressed. First time with an automatic car, dead simple to use. The wife, confident driver, really confident driver. First time with an automatic, electronic brake, reverse neutral drive, low gear ratio for snow, mud, terrains like that, park. You've got some controls on the front here, which again, we didn't fully understand what we were getting even compared to the spec. And I'll just shove the key in. Like I say, we used a bit of keyless entry. Foot on the brake, it's in park. You turn the key and you wait, and then it starts up. It's a bit weird, really. Yeah, not used to that. So, decent glove compartment. You get some stylish sort of like velour. It gets a little light underneath there. I don't know if you can see it. Same at the other side. Air vents. Move all directions. Feel pretty solid for plastic. Pretty good. You can turn off the what's that one there? Airbags, I think that's your light dip beam. Sorry, the aim for a lot of passengers. Lane departure, speed warning. Literally 2 clicks, you can turn off the speed warning, which is useful if you've got kids and want to keep them quiet. Just turn the volume down a little bit. There we go. all the way down. Across here, heated front seats to the left, to the right, heated steering wheel. I absolutely love those. Only ever had them on hire car before. Automatic climate control, front screen dimmer switch puts the aircon on, aircon max, rear heated screen, aircon switch, electrically front heated screen. Don't think you'll see that on the camera. There's some faint lines there. They're the electrical wires, and they demist your frozen windscreen. We've had a few here in Yorkshire over the past month. Literally 20 seconds, your windscreen's clear. Absolutely great. I've had that before on my XR2i. Lovely. Range controls, temperature, where do you want your heat pointing, if you like. Recirculate and fan speed. We have noticed, put on really high, it screeches a little bit. Let's see if I can make it do it. It's not going to do it, but yeah, I think it's when you've got aircon on. It tends to screech, pretty noisy, but yeah, I can put up with that as long as it keeps me warm. Turn that down. Front screen, got loads of control, really good infotainment system here. Can turn it on and off. I won't go through everything. Syncs with my Android phone very quickly, and it's seamless. Android Auto must be the latest version in the car, and it just connects the maps, everything absolutely brilliant. Great audio and everything. Spotify syncs to it, everything brilliantly. Same with my wife's iPhone, no problem whatsoever compared to older models. And as I say, our old Aircross was 2017-18, somewhere around about there, so they must have updated a lot of technology since then. On the steering column, we've got the lights, auto lights, speed control, etc. Not speed control, light control, and main beam. We've got the cruise control and pause, if you like, for the speed limiter, and you can change the mode on those. Pressing this button here alters what you see on the dashboard there. I don't know if you can see that, but there's a various menu that now. So the car connected then to the infotainment system as I was about to talk to you about it. Yeah, it cut off, so I've restarted here where I left off. So yeah, you press this button here and it alters what you can see on the dashboard there, and that's your basic driver setting, user settings that was on the old main screen in the old Citroen C3 Aircross. Okay, so pressing that alters all your parameters, lighting, lane departure, speed limit, auto speed limit, all sorts of things there. You've got fuel gauge, your speed, whether you're in park, in miles per gallon, your directions, fuel gauge, number of miles, you've got left in the tank there, and if you move down to here, you've got your audio controls for your phone and your car radio. The usual windscreen wiper stalk here. Pressing the end of this button also changes what's displayed up here. I'll try and zoom in a little bit to get a bit clearer. So this is what's really interesting with the mild hybrid. We didn't know what we was going to do. The salesman didn't even fully understand. Talking to people who've got mild hybrids gave us different things, particularly the Ford Puma said they didn't really notice anything. What we've found is that and for those that don't know, it's a 48-volt battery with a motor under the bonnet which kicks in, and that's what gives you the extra power. When you stick your foot down in this thing, it easily outperforms the 205 GTI that I had 25 years ago, and the XR2i, beats the DS3 diesel hands down. The power is phenomenal. For a big car, it takes off and it flies. I think it's 127 top speed, 0 to 16 around that 9 seconds. For a petrol mild hybrid family car, it's flipping fast. Anyway, so eco bit, this says charge, eco and power. Okay, pressing the button again on the end of the stalk, it's got an engine, a plus sign, battery, and then some wheels, and then pressing it again tells you how many miles we've done. So this is a review of 634 miles we've done in this car, and then it's got your normal tripometers A and B, so you can compare. Now, as you can see there, average last week 47.9, 48 miles per gallon. That's a lot of city driving as well. It looks like we've done 539 miles since then. Anyway, so that's where we're at. So going back to the display here, I'll go to this one. Now when you're driving along, the engine's ticking away, it drives the wheels. When you come off the accelerator, the brake light comes on and you can see the wheels are charging the battery. Great, no problem. it does slow down. It feels like somebody's pulling you backwards, or you put the brake on even though you're not pressing it. It really does use all the energy to slow you down. And the first few times as we approached the roundabout, we had to accelerate again up to the roundabout because it slowed down too quickly. When you're cruising, if I was set off driving now, within a moment the blue battery would click on, the engine light would go off, and we're driving the wheels and it's quiet, almost like a full EV, full electric vehicle. When you're cruising on a dual carriageway and you're not wanting to pass something, or you know there's not a lot of electrical stuff on in the car, you can hear the engine cut off and the blue battery's on, and you can drive 50 miles an hour. We did today. We were driving along the dual carriageway, cruising, nothing on the road, and we drove for 3 or 4 miles just on battery, and it was only kicked in, did the engine, when we approached the roundabout, moved off and then back onto battery. So it really does work. The second thing is when you stick your foot down, the battery and the engine power the wheels, and it throws you into the back of your seat. It's something else for us. We've never experienced electric vehicles before, or mild hybrids, but this thing throws you into the back of the seats, and those chunky wheels scramble for grip. So that's another impressive thing. And that's it basically. I'm not going to bore you anymore. If you want to know anything else, give us a message on YouTube or wherever, and I'll get back to you. But overall, for 24, 26, I can't remember how much I paid for it. There's a flipping lot of car here. Well impressed. Yep. Good luck. Hope you enjoy. Bye.